Oil took a U-turn with the US inflation data, achieving the high at 89. It dropped till towards 85, failed to sustain below 85. That is an interesting observation. While the only bullish thing right now in this world is NG. So what is going to happen today? Whether we should buy or whether we should sell, we'll see with the help of charts and indicator. First, we'll look into oil, followed with NG. I'll give you the trading levels. Do listen to it carefully and do note down the levels. Missing on to subscribe this channel is missing on the profits. Do not commit this mistake. Do subscribe. Also do like, share and comment. Let's start the day with oil first. Now see the behavior of oil here, and a rise, sharp drop, lower lows, then a retracement, failed to breach past 87.5, and see it is again looking downwards from here. Now 4 consecutive red candles. Yes, there is a support there at 86.5. If it breaks below 86.5, you can expect here at 86 the next support levels. Very strong support at 86, 85.5 and 85. Be careful till 85. Below that it may try to breach again for 84 and below levels. Now see on the hourly charts, these are a little consolidation levels, and then it has seen and achieved these levels. Below that you can expect that the next support level will come into picture in between 83 and 84. Very strong support lies there, and if it drops below, you can expect another round of crash or another round of drop. Also on the upside, be cautious of 87.5. We have seen it getting a stronger resistance in between this. Hence above 87 you can expect that, see, this zone at 87.8 and then 88.5, 89 levels are going to come into picture. So very clear, in between 86.5, 87.5 do not trade. Directional movement is diverging again, indicating bearishness. Stochastic from the overbought levels have taken a sharp turn and it is looking downwards. MACD is bearish so far, but trading with very little divergence. RSI is trading flat with a slightly negative bias on the hourly charts, indicating bearishness there. On the 2-hour charts, if you look at the 2-hour charts, see it is trying to create this channel. It is trying to trade within this channel. The lower limit of this channel lies at around 83, and if you extend it, it can drop further till towards 82 and 80 levels. Remember my long-term target, which I had shared with you at 80, and already it has achieved 81. Now it is tried to reverse. 89.2 is the level you should watch out for. Very strong resistance lies there. It reversed yesterday from precisely at 89. Now trying to trade with this 86.5 as support. So go short at 86.5. Just give it a little time to settle, and then you can expect 86.2 and 3 zone, and then 86. Below that we may see it dropping for 85.4, 85, and then below that you can expect till 83 levels it may try to drop. Now directional movement is divergent and it is bearish. Stochastic is almost seen a high, it may try to converge here. MACD divergent and bearish. RSI looking downwards here on the 2-hour charts. On the 3-hour charts, look at the 3 candles. The highs are well aligned here, indicates that it is trying to reverse. Probably from here, if it breaks past 86.5, you can again expect it to drop for 86, and then it may in fact give you lower lows at around 84 and 83.5 levels. It is trying to trade with this. It has seen the high there. Now trying to trade within this channel. Be cautious of 87.5 on the upside. Above 87.5, you can again expect 87.8, 88 and then 89 levels to provide it a resistance. Remember, 89.2 is a good resistance. Directional movement is bearish, it is divergent again. Stochastic is looking upwards on the 3-hour charts. The MACD has crossed over just 4 candles apart, and see it is diverging again. The size is increasing, indicates that probably we may see another round of drop where it can give you sharp dip. RSI looking downwards here, it is at comfortable levels for now. On the 4-hour charts, again on the 4-hour charts, lower highs are seen, indicates probably it is failing to go past on the upper limit, and 87.5 providing it a very strong resistance. Yes, till 86.5 it has the support. Below that you can expect 86.2, 86 zone, and below 86 you can expect it to drop for 85.1, 84, in fact 83 levels are also possible. Directional movement divergent and bearish. Stochastic is at comfortable levels, trying to look upwards from here. The MACD is trading in green, willing to converge, crossover for a sell. Let's see if it does. RSI is again looking downwards. See, this time if it trades successfully below this zone at 84, you can expect that we may see a further sharper drop. Now look at the daily charts. On the daily charts, you will find it has seen the highs, but at the same time, look at these two candles. If you consider the pivot here at around 84, 84.5, and you can find higher highs, 89 levels are seen. On the downside, it has still got lot much for it to cover. Yes, if it trades below 85, then you can consider that it is going to trade bearish, else it can continue to rise. Look at the previous two candles. The new candle on this chart is yet to begin, but see, it has seen the highs there. If you see the lower term, first 85 has provided it a support, and definitely it is trying to sustain above this. If it drops below 85 levels today, it may call for a further round of drop in this week, and then for the rest 2-3 days you can expect a further drop till towards 83, 82 and 80 levels. In fact, it can drop below these levels. And if you look at the highs there, 79.2 definitely may provide a resistance. Yes, you can go long above 87.5. You can expect 87.8, 88 levels as the resistance, and then 89 levels will come into picture. So very clear, between 86.5, 87.5 do not trade. So far on the daily charts, oil is trading bearish, and it is still trading bearish here. It is divergent. And if you look at the stochastic, this is seen a high there. It is trying to reverse probably. The MACD is bearish so far, and today's candle will decide whether it is going to converge or it is going to diverge from here. RSI is trading flat and near to bottom. So considering this, do not trade between 86.5 and 87.5 levels. Above 87.5 till 89.2, you have to be cautious. Beyond that, you can see it flying. On the downside, below 86.5, you have to be cautious till 85 levels. It can reverse any point of time. Largely in between 85 and 89.2, you have to trade with a stop loss. Below 85, it will call for a further stronger drop, and you can remain short for the rest of the week. Below 85, if it sustains, you can expect that it may breach $80 levels also. Trade accordingly, trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Now let's have a look at NG. And yes, if you want to learn the art of trading profitably, taking right entries, right exits at the right time, you can join my mentorship batch. This is a 15-day session, 90 minutes daily live classes, and lifetime support is what you get. Do not miss this opportunity. Do invest in your learning first. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. And also you can be part of my signals group. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email are mentioned in the channel and video description. NG on the hourly charts. Now look at the NG on the hourly charts. You will find, see, it is trading in this, and look at the highs there. It is still trading bullish, but the support there on the downside at 8.2 is strong. So 8.2, 8.5 zone, this is what it is trying to trade into. This is a sideways box with a little bullish bias, because below 8.2 it has a very long ground to cover. As look at this candle, below 8.2 it can again try to come back to 8 and 7.9 levels. Now look at the directional movement on the hourly charts, is still bullish. Stochastic is overbought and it is looking downwards. The MACD has crossed over. It is trading in green. Probably we'll wait for the converge. We'll wait for it to cross over. RSI is looking downwards. If you look at the 2-hour charts, on the 2-hour charts, it has seen the high. Look at the drop here till 8.2, and see since then it has rallied from here. Now, if you see it dropping below 8.4 here, if you see it dropping below 8.4, you can go short. If you see it dropping below 8.4, you can go short. You can expect 8.3 as the next target, and then 8.2. Below 8.2, it has lot much to cover till towards 8 and 7.8 levels. On the upside, once it trades beyond this zone at 8.5, you can stay long, and then on the upside, yes, it has a potential to go till towards 8.7, 8.8 zone. Directional movement is bullish. Stochastic is overbought here. MACD is willing to converge and crossover for a bullish move. The RSI is looking downwards, indicating bearishness there. Look at the 3-hour charts. Now look at the last two candles on the 3-hour charts. Higher lows, higher highs, and hence you have to be cautious here for the wait for the next candle. 8.4 definitely is a stronger resistance, and only bearishness can be expected if it trades beyond 8.4. Now look at the previous few candles. Though it is seen a high at 8.45, this time it tried to breach, indicates that still there is bullishness and it may try to achieve further highs still towards 8.7, 8.8 levels. Directional movement divergent again and is bullish. Stochastic after the dip has seen a rise and it is again come back to the overbought zone. Also look at the MACD. This is trading with very little divergence and it is in the green zone. RSI is looking upwards. If you look at the 4-hour charts, on the 4-hour charts, 3 green candles, but look at the size of the candle. It is diminishing in nature, body size is diminishing. At the same time, there is a pushback from the upside, indicates probably once it drops below 8.4, it can give you further levels to drop, and then you can expect 8.25, 8.2 levels on the downside, and below that are also possible. So be cautious there. And if you look at the directional movement is bullish on the 4-hour charts, stochastic looking upwards, MACD is in green trying to converge here, RSI is looking upwards. On the daily charts, now look at the daily chart. On the daily charts, remember the support there at 7.95. Also look at the previous few candles, higher highs, higher lows. You will find that this is trying to trade within this channel. Also, this is the 50 period moving average and the median of the Bollinger Bands there at 8.6, 8.5 levels. So yes, you can go long at 8.5, expect 8.6 as the first target. Beyond that, you can expect 8.64 and 8.8 levels, which are 8.8 is definitely going to be a very strong resistance. Now look at the type of the candle. See, higher highs, the pivot here at around 8.2, lower lows 7.9. So yes, it has a potential. If it drops below 8.4, it can again try to at least come back till towards 8.24, 8.2 zone, and if it breaks below 8.2, you can certainly expect it to give you another red candle, which may give it a further sharper drop. Directional movement so far on the daily charts is bearish. It is trying to converge. Stochastic was oversold, trying to look upwards. The MACD is bearish and trying to converge here. RSI is at comfortable levels. So considering this, do not trade between 8.4 and 8.5. Above 8.5, remember 8.6 is the first target, and beyond that it may try to get or achieve 8.64, 8.65 levels. If it trades above 8.64, 8.65, you can expect that it is going to hit 8.8. That is the next strongest resistance. Trade with a trailing stop loss till 8.8. It can reverse any point of time. On the downside, you can go short below 8.4. Below 8.4, you can expect a further drop till towards 8.2. 8.3 is the first target, 8.24 is the next target, and then 8.2 will come into picture. If it breaks below 8.2, remain short for 8.1 and 8. 8 is the strongest support on the downside. Take your positions accordingly. Trade with the stop loss, trade with the trailing stop loss. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.